months after his death. Hezbollah to hold grand funeral for Nasrallah. Iran-backed militants announced date of Nasrallah's funeral. Nasrallah funeral to be held on February 23. Hezbollah says Nasrallah to be buried outside Beirut. Amid the mounting tensions in the Middle East, Hezbollah chief's big warning to Israel. The funeral for Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah will be held on February 23. The group's current chief has said months after his predecessor died in an Israeli airstrike. Nasrallah was killed in a huge Israeli airstrike on Beirut's southern suburbs on September 27, 2024, as Israel scaled up its campaign against the Iran-backed militants following almost a year of cross-border hostilities. After decades at the helm of the group once seen as invincible, the killing of the charismatic leader sent shockwaves across Lebanon and the world. Hezbollah leader Naim Qassem said in a televised address on February 2 that Nasrallah was killed at a time when circumstances were difficult, forcing the group to conduct a temporary burial for him, according to religious tradition. Qassem added that the group had now decided to hold a grand funeral procession with a large public presence for both Nasrallah and Hashem Safieddine, another top Hezbollah official killed in an Israeli strike nearly a week after Nasrallah. On February 2, Qassem also confirmed for the first time that Safieddine had been elected as Nasrallah's successor, but was killed before the announcement was made. He said Safieddine would also be buried with the title of Secretary General. The killings of both Nasrallah and Safieddine, as well as many of the group's top military commanders, threw Hezbollah into disarray. The group announced on October 29 that Qassem, the group's deputy leader, had been elected as its head. Hezbollah had previously indicated that Nasrallah's burial would take place after a 60-day ceasefire with Israel, which concluded on January 26. However, the deadline was subsequently extended by the United States and Lebanon to February 18 after Israel assessed that the Lebanese army's deployment had lagged. Hezbollah holds Israel accountable for the violations of the ceasefire, asserting that the Lebanese state and its international partners, the U.S. and France, must intervene to prevent such breaches. Yet, the group has chosen not to threaten a return to armed conflict. Qassem reiterated that Hezbollah would adopt a stance of patience, waiting for the Lebanese government to fulfill its commitments. He further acknowledged that while Hezbollah may not have achieved an absolute victory, it has managed to secure some significant gains.